Hello, good morning dear students. I am continuing the next lecture of semiconductor chapter. Myself Kanhaiya Jha and my channel Kanhaiya Physics, where you can watch all the physics related video of class 11 and 12. I am trying my best since class 10 students are also requesting to give some video. So I am trying my best that I will help them also. So today my topic is reverse biasing of a PN junction. So let's say in the previous video I have taken forward biasing. So forward biasing of PN junction means when we will connect P tap with positive terminal of the cell and N side with the negative terminal of cell. So I am just revising forward biasing once. Suppose that this is P, this is N. This is P, this is N. So this is hole. Here hole will be majority charge carrier and here electron will be majority charge carrier. That here electron will be minority charge carrier and here hole will be minority charge carrier. In forward biasing, what will happen? Right now I am taking forward biasing. So when we will connect P with the positive and N with the negative, it is forward biasing. So if this is positive terminal, this is positive terminal, this positive will repel hole. Hole is also of positive nature. So this positive will repel hole and this is negative. This is electron is also negative. So this negative will repel electron in this direction. This positive will repel hole in this direction. So what will happen? As a result, this depletion region width will decrease. What will happen? As a result, this depletion region width will decrease. So right now depletion region is like this. So depletion region will new depletion region will become like this. So this depletion region width will decrease, and if the depletion region width will decrease, that means potential barrier will also decrease. That means this distance will be less. Initially what was there? Initially the distance was more, width was more, so it was difficult to jump. Now what will happen? This distance will become less. So now if the distance will be less, electron and hole can easily jump. Again I am repeating. What will happen? If suppose we will do in forward biasing, then this positive will repel this positive, this negative will repel this negative. So depletion region width will decrease. If the width of the depletion region will decrease, potential barrier will decrease. If the potential barrier will decrease, now if the potential barrier will decrease, that means now the separation will decrease. Now that means jumping is easy. Jumping is easy. Right? That means electron can go to hole, hole can go to electron, and like this, when we will connect any PN junction in forward biased mode, then this PN junction will start behaving like a conductor, because after some time this depletion region will also extinct. So if you have not watched my previous video, then type that biasing of PN junction in forward biasing of PN junction by Kanhaiya Jha, forward biasing of PN junction. Then you will understand that what is forward biasing. Today we will understand the topic reverse biasing. This topic reverse biasing. So what is reverse biasing? Try to understand this. In reverse biasing of PN junction, I will take a PN junction. I will take a PN junction. This is P, this is N. In P, hole will be majority. Now you all are expert in this. In P, hole will be majority. In N, electron will be majority. Here electron will be minority charge carrier and here hole will be minority charge carrier. If I will connect it in reverse bias mode, that means P side we will connect with the negative terminal and N side we will connect with the positive terminal of the cell. Is it correct? Now what will happen? That this is negative and this side is positive. If this is negative, this will be also negative, this will be positive. If this is negative, negative and hole is positive, hole is positive. So this negative will attract positive. So it will pull like this. It will pull in this side. and this positive will attract negative. Electron has negative charge, so it will pull like this. So this negative will pull this positive like this in this side, and this positive will pull this electron in this side. So as a result, what will happen? What will happen? Tell me. Depletion region width will increase. So as a result, depletion region width will increase. So write it. As a result, width of depletion region will increase. So if the width of the depletion region will increase, then what will happen? If the width of the depletion region will increase, so this depletion region will come like this. Right? So initially the depletion region was here. Now this width will increase. If this width will increase, then what will happen? See, initially potential barrier. This was high potential. This was low potential. Like this. Now what will happen? Now this potential barrier will also increase. Now this potential barrier will also increase. So now what will happen? If initial potential barrier was like this, see here, if initial potential barrier was like this, so now what will happen? It will increase like this. And when we will increase this potential further, this will increase like this. So what is happening? That this is high voltage, low voltage, and difference between high voltage and low voltage will increase. That is potential barrier will increase. If the potential barrier will increase, that means now this barrier is increasing. Now that means jumping is difficult. Jumping is difficult, so no electron and hole can move. So what will happen? If no electron and hole will move, so what will happen? It will behave like an insulator. See, if you will think here, then there will be an electric field also. Which electric field will be there? This is positive now. This side will be positive and this side will become negative. So an electric field will be set up, and electric field direction will be positive to negative, positive to negative, positive to negative. So initially what will happen? This hole is minority charge carrier here, and hole will move in the direction of field. I told you that if I will place any positive charge in any electric field, then it will experience a force F equal QE, and its direction will be in the same direction of electric field. So this hole will move from N to P, and at the same time electron has negative charge, and negative charge will move in the opposite direction of field. So this will move in this direction, so hole will also move, and this is the direction of field. So electron will move in the opposite direction of field. So electron will go from here to here, hole will go from here to here. But remember one thing, that this electron and this hole is minority charge carrier. So current will generate because of minority charge carrier. So very less current will generate. That what I have written here, that first minority charge carrier are allowed to flow. So little current is generated. So initially what will happen? Very less current will be generated. And slowly what will happen? After some time this current gets saturated. After some time what will happen? This current will get saturated, because see that see this one. This is positive, this is positive. So what will be the direction of field due to the same? So this is electric field due to depletion region, and this direction positive to negative. This is electric field due to cell. Electric field due to cell. Now see this thing. This blue one is electric field due to depletion region, and this is electric field due to cell. Both are in same direction now, because this is positive, this is negative. So electric field due to the cell will be also in this direction, positive to negative, positive to negative. That means electric field due to cell and electric field due to the depletion region, both direction is same. Both direction is same. If both the direction is same, so what will happen? If I will ask you a question that majority charge carrier can move here, Who is majority charge carrier in p type? Hole is the majority charge carrier. Who is majority charge carrier in n type? Electron is the majority charge carrier. Now my question is that will majority charge carrier move? Answer is no. Why? See, this electron is negative charge. I told you. Again revise it. I discussed this thing that if there will be electric field, if I will place any positive charge in the electric field, then it will experience a force, and the force direction is in the same direction of electric field, and the magnitude will be F equal QE. But if I will place any negative charge in the electric field, like say this is electric field, so this will also experience a force F is equal to Q times C, but in the opposite direction of field. So see, this is negative charge, no? Electron is negative charge, so electron will experience a force in the opposite direction of field. Field direction is this. Depletion region field is also in this direction, and the electric field to the cell is also in both same direction. So both field will be edged now because both are in same direction. So what will happen? Both field will oppose the movement of this electron. So this majority charge carrier, which is electron here, that will not move. Only this minority will move. So current will be formed due to the minority. So initially current will be very less. See, initially current is very less. But then after what will happen? After some time current will increase. After some time what will happen? Current will increase. Why current will increase? After some time then current will be saturated. Why? Because when we will increase this potential more, then all the minority charge carriers will go from one place to other place. Now majority charge carrier is not moving. Majority charge carrier is not contributing in making current. So majority charge carrier will not make any current. So only minority will make now. So minority will make current, and then after majority is not helping, so current will remain constant for some time. And then if we will extend more, then what will happen? Then this electric field will become much more stronger. This electric field will become much more stronger. Why? Because E is equal to minus dV by dr. What I am doing here? We are increasing potential. So if we will increase potential, electric field will also increase. And if electric field will increase, then we know the formula F is equal to Q times C. That if electric field will increase, then this force will also increase, direct proportion. If electric field will increase, then this force will also increase. And if this force will be increased, then this force will be that much strong that even it can pull the orbital electron. And then if this field can pull the orbital electron, then a huge number of electrons will become free. And when the huge number of electrons will become free, then these all electrons will start making current, and there will be a major availability of holes, there will be a major availability of electrons, and this all electron will start making electric current. So this the potential at which huge number of electrons will become free and current increase rapidly, this potential is known as breakdown voltage. Which voltage? Breakdown voltage. Breakdown voltage is the voltage at which breakdown will occur. Breakdown will occur means a lot of electron will be free and all the electron will start making current. So rapidly current will increase. Is it clear? So write this thing that first minority charge carrier will make current. So very little current will be formed. After some time what will happen? This current gets saturated, and when we increase voltage more or further, it is breakdown voltage, then electric current field becomes so strong that it can pull orbital electron, hence it release a large number of electrons, and hence current will increase rapidly. Clear? What will be the experimental setup here? I am making that one also. I am rubbing this one. See the experimental setup. When you will do this experiment in lab, there will be a PN junction. We will connect in reverse bias mode. That means this will be connected with negative and this will be connected with positive. So P will connect with negative and N will connect with positive, right? Okay. Now here will be a voltmeter. Here will be a voltmeter, and here you will place any microampere. This is what? Microampere meter. Microampere meter means those ammeter which can measure microampere current, because here current is very less. See here in forward biasing we were using in milliampere then, and here we are using in microampere then. Here one more thing you have to understand, that in the lab first you have to give 20 volt, 40 volt, 60 volt, 80 volt, 100 volt like this, and then you will analyze. But in forward biasing what we were doing, 0.2 volt, 0.4 volt, 0.6 volt, we were varying like this, and then we will analyze it. Then we will analyze it. Here current will be like this, 10 microampere, 20 microampere, 30 microampere, like this. This data will come. This graph is also given in NCERT book. You can consult from there also. So I hope that this so right here, write one more line. Can I just this? Right. Here, write this thing, and this thing you have to understand. This is very important. I'm having this one also. This I'm doing. In reverse biasing, majority charged particle, a majority charge carrier can't move because depletion region get depletion region width get increased, hence in reverse biased mode PN junction behaves like insulator. This line is very important. this line is very important. That in reverse biased mode, p-n junction will behave as insulator, and in forward biased mode, what will happen? I have discussed this in my previous lecture that in forward biased mode, p-n junction will behave as conductor. So in reverse biased mode, p-n junction will behave as insulator, and in forward biased mode, p-n junction will behave as conductor. Okay, thank you. So this is forward biasing and reverse biasing of a p-n junction. The main point that you have to understand that in reverse biased mode, p-n junction will behave as insulator. Why? Because its depletion region gets widened, its width will increase, so potential barrier will increase, so it is not possible to jump for the charged particle. So if the charged particle will not move, then it will behave like a insulator. And in forward biased mode, what will happen? Depletion region width will decrease, so jumping is easy, so all the charged particle can go from one place to other place easily, so it will behave like a conductor. So thank you. My next lecture will be on what? Rectifier. So that is also very important topic. Hope you are watching all the video and making class notes properly. Thank you.